at home against Colorado State 4-2, then went on the road to Wyoming 3-2 to secure berth into the conference tournament and hold the number 2 spot heading into this final Friday. We host San Diego State 7:30 p.m. on Friday for our senior day. Kind of the scenarios for us to hold the number 2 spot and get the first round bye are we either win that game or we tie with San Diego State and Boise State has to lose or tie as well. So if San Diego State wins, they get the number 2. And then if San Diego State and us tie and Boise State wins, they will get the number 2 spot. So I think that's all.
Yeah. As usual, our conference remains kind of it's been an unbelievable year, a really fun year actually to be in the conference because everyone is good. And so every game you play is kind of exciting and you look forward to it. And every game's going to be a battle, which I think as a coach is really fun because you get to coach. But really proud of our team this weekend to win at home here against Colorado State and put quite a few goals on the board. And then we had to leave that night and fly to Denver and then drive to Laramie in a blizzard, actually, on top of it, which is not an easy thing to do. And then Laramie's at almost 8,000 feet. So to turn around and have that kind of game and go up there and find a way to win up there, I was really, really proud of them. So that locks up the tournament for us this year to make the tournament, which is a big deal. We were picked to finish, I think, 8th or 9th in the conference and have overachieved. And already with this group, a 12-win season, which really in soccer, if you get a double-digit win season, you're having a good year. So these guys are exceeding expectations and probably not our own. I think we've always believed in ourselves quite a bit, but certainly exceeding the expectations of others, which I know they're proud of and they deserve to be. And then this Friday night, we have 10 seniors on the team this year, and 10 seniors that have, they were freshmen when I arrived, so I arrived at the spring of their freshman year. So it's going to be a group that's really, really difficult to lose. They're, incredible soccer players, but more so have kind of set the tone of who we are off the field and our character and our GPA and everything. They define our team in a really great way. So we're hoping that a lot of people come out and honor them in the right way and send them off on their last home game with a victory over a really good San Diego State team. So that's where we are.
How big would it be getting that number 2 seed and the bye that comes with it? How much does that help?
It's huge. Yeah, it's our conference tournament. You have to, if you don't get the bye, you have to win 3 games in 6 days, which is just kind of silly in my opinion. It's just incredibly taxing on the body, and they're already like our conference. You just get so beat up, and to play on Friday, Sunday. You're at your weakest point 48 hours after a max load in soccer. So if you play a game on Friday night, you're actually at your weakest physical state when you play your next one. So it becomes almost, as a coaching staff, like our job is almost just to keep them healthy and fresh. And we've had 2 days off this week to try and recover and get them back ready to go. So to try and do, it would actually be 4 games with San Diego State on Friday night. And if you won the conference tournament, you'd be playing again the following Saturday. So 4 games in 8 days is really difficult. So that bye becomes huge. Yeah, and we'll give it our best.
How do you feel like you guys are playing right now? Do you feel like you're playing some of your best soccer at the right time?
Yeah, to score 7 goals in the weekend is, this whole year has just been like we either win 1-0 or we score a bunch. Like it's not predictable, which kind of almost kills it. Like it stops my heart a lot. But I do think we're playing our toughest soccer at the right point. I don't think that we're playing like the most beautiful soccer that we've played all season. I think we're just a little bruised and battered, but to step up and find ways to win is really probably more important than anything else. And this team continues to do that, and they believe in each other and they fight for each other, and it's just really fun to be a part of.
You talked about how at this point in the season you're kind of bruised and battered. How is everyone doing in terms of health?
Yeah, We've been lucky enough this year. We measure kind of everything they do and measure their loads and their output and how much they're bearing on their bodies, and we've been really conscious of trying to keep them healthy. And Marco, who's our trainer, has been outstanding in taking care of them. And because of it, we really haven't had any pulled muscles. We haven't had any a couple ankles and things that you really can't prevent. But we're healthy right now. We're tired, but we're healthy. And everyone in our conference is tired, so it's not like it's an excuse, but it's a reality. So our job right now is to get them back and fresh and feeling as good as they can, especially the kids that play really high minutes, because we need them.
How about that goal on the flip throw-in
Yeah.
last week? I mean, have you seen anything like that?
No, our flip throw's pretty cool. It's fun. It's a crowd pleaser, that's for sure. And Jessie, the player that does it, has actually transferred from Arizona, and she's been a huge addition to our team. She's just a really fun kid to have around. But yeah, her flip throw is pretty cool, and it's led to, if not directly, led to quite a few scoring chances. And then actually, we have another kid that throws it equally as far, but she doesn't flip, so she doesn't get all the, she doesn't get all the glory. She just stands and throws it. But I think she scored a goal in Wyoming. Almost the exact same goal in Wyoming came off of her throw. It just wasn't a flip. So our throw-ins have been huge because anytime you play a ball out of bounds, we can put people in the box, and it kind of slows the game down and doesn't let you pin us in. So, yeah, the throw-in's been huge the whole year.
Is Lynch kind of like on a sort of a hot streak right now? She seems to be scoring almost every game. I think 5 out of 7. Is
Yeah.
there something she's doing? I know she's a senior, but
Yeah.
you see something in her why she's doing it? She's scoring so much at the end, or?
Yeah, Claire is, I mean, she's a senior and she's playing that way. Like, she's just giving every last little bit of effort that she possibly can for our team. And it's not just her. I mean, a lot of Claire's goals are a product of other people's hard work. Claire tends to be at the right place at the right time and, you know, get a toe on it, but it didn't get there on accident. So she's been statistically leading in a lot of ways, but certainly not the only one carrying a load. Soccer's a weird sport where you can't say, like, this player is my most valuable player. Why? How do you compare a goalkeeper and a forward? And so I think as good as Claire has been, there's been some other players that have quietly been carrying a huge load as well, and that's been what's fun because we get goals from a lot of different people, and Claire gets goals from a lot of different people, but it's been a real team effort. You can't stop one person and stop our attack.
That Colorado State game, you know, it's 1-1 there in the second half,
Yeah.
and we sort of just had a outburst, I guess, of goals where you had 2 there in quick succession. Is that using set pieces and everything? Is that something that you really try and focus on?
Yeah, absolutely, and part of that is the throw-ins. I mean, it really is. If you play a ball out for a throw-in, it really becomes a corner kick almost for us. So that's been something, if you have that weapon, you have to use it, and I think we've done a great job of that. And we've been good off corners, we've been good off of set pieces, and it's something we were really diligent about working on this year because we had very few goals off set pieces last year. So it's been a big part of our attack, but it's also like, it's senior leadership. When you look at those games and you're tied 1-1, seniors are the kids that win those games. They know it doesn't rattle them, and they step up, and they've done that all year long. So these guys that are leaving, it's going to be a huge blow for our team, but they've been rewarded with their effort on a really incredible season this year.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.